Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Julius. So it's come to my attention that I haven't actually properly introduced myself yet, at least here on YouTube. And I know most of the people that do already subscribe to me. All you guys pretty much know me, but there are some people that aren't too familiar with me. So this is basically from the title you see it's a late introduction, and basically I just want to get all my points out there about who I am and what I plan to do on this channel, and hopefully give you guys a little bit of insight. All right, so just to give you guys a couple facts about me, yes, my name is Julius. I also go by Hikeno Julius. It's a reference to one of my favorite animes of all time, One Piece. One of my favorite characters of all time is Ace, and you guys can connect the dots basically. I am currently 22 years old. I was born and raised here in the Bay Area, Filipino American, Filipinos, man. Obviously, if you can tell already, I love anime. I also really love comic books and like Marvel, DC, K-pop. You can tell you got a little bit of Twice back there. And I also really like martial arts movies, mainly like the old school Chinese kung fu movies like Jackie Chan, Jet Li, Donnie Yen. Yeah, those are just some facts about me. So this part is gonna be a little more personal. This is basically why I started YouTube and what led up to me creating this YouTube channel. Again, it is a little personal for me. So if you want to skip over this part and get to the rest of the stuff, that's totally fine. But basically, for someone like me, I've never been confident about myself. I'm not the best looking guy. I don't have, I just like I was always self-conscious about myself and what I did, and I always had this fear of how people would look at me, how they would judge me for the things I like, maybe, or maybe just how I look physically. And it took a toll on me mentally, and I always shut myself off from the world. I have social media, but even then, like, I don't really post that much, just because I'm afraid, basically. And especially since COVID started, I became, I don't really admit this. I don't know if I've ever admitted this to anybody, but for a period of time during the beginning of COVID, I became very depressed. The way I interacted with people just kind of became worse. I mean, obviously, like with my friends, it was okay. We would talk every night. Sometimes we would talk almost every night. But if I were to go out and get groceries or something, like, for some reason, I felt like I didn't know how to interact with people anymore. It was different, and it made it worse for me, for someone who's already, kind of reserved. Like, I'm obviously, again, around my friends, I'm a little more cheerful, but like, I cannot hold a conversation with people on a normal basis, and that's something I'm still working on. But halfway through COVID, my cousin started coming over. We started working out a little bit, just getting in like something of a routine. It was a few days a week, and then it started becoming almost every day, 5 days out of the week. And I started losing weight. I started feeling a lot better about myself, and then one of his friends reached out, and then from there we started kind of becoming a unit. We were working out, all three of us together, almost every single day of the week, and they were noticing physically of how I started to change too. And it was like, oh man, like, hey, you're looking really good, like just little compliments. And like, then eventually other people started noticing. I was like, hey man, you're looking a little slimmer these days. It was like, and I'm glad it was working. And so I started to gain a little bit of confidence in myself physically. And then one night, me and my cousin were having like a deep conversation just about life. And I told him, I've always wanted to post on TikTok, which is, if you're on there, you know what TikTok is. But on TikTok, I was just like, man, I want to post, man. All these people, like, Soups and Straw Hat Goofy, they got to post. All they talk about is stuff they like, like movies, superheroes, comics. I didn't feel like I not that I didn't belong on TikTok, but I felt like it was more too late for myself to like just start posting, because all those guys started when TikTok was blowing up, and they got their fan base, which, I mean, I'm not trying to get a fan base or anything like that. I post because I want to, but it was that conversation where he was just like, why don't, like, what do you have to lose? You don't post because you want likes. You post because you talk about the things you like. You talk about all your interests. And like, he was right. I then, earlier this year, like around March, I posted my first TikTok. It was like a stitch to one of Soup's TikToks about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and then from there it was just like, I just started posting a lot. All my friends, that follow me at the time. I mean, well, all my friends that follow me now too, but like the type of content I make on TikTok is like really weird, because sometimes I'll talk about something, comics related. Sometimes I'll talk about something like, manga or anime related, and then sometimes I make like really dumb TikToks, but it's those TikToks that my friends are like, oh, hey, your TikToks are really cool. Hey man, some of your TikToks are really funny, keep doing what you're doing, and I was like, okay, I like the responses I was getting, basically. Later, I started getting more followers, and then even started making mutual friends through TikTok, and everybody, they were really, really nice, and they're like, oh, dude, like, you gotta watch this anime, or like, have you heard of this manga, you should read this. And I'm like, oh man, like, it's crazy, because I know that the anime community, especially in the last couple of years, have really grown. It's become very mainstream now, for someone like me who basically grew up watching anime, and it's amazing of how the community has grown ever since then, and the fact that there are so many people that are like me that can share these same interests through TikTok. It was how do I say it, refreshing. It gave me the confidence to kind of put myself out there even more, and even post my TikToks on like other platforms like my Snapchat and my Instagram, and and then people, I always got some positive feedback. It was nice, and again, I'm not on TikTok to become, I'm not trying to be, popular or be famous or anything. I don't want to gain clout. I more post on TikTok that, like, the reason why I'm okay with posting more on TikTok right now is because, I just want to, I'm not expecting anything from it. If it does blow up a little bit, it's cool, but yeah, and then as for why I started posting on YouTube, it's because for me, I wanted to expand, like, since I gained more confidence in myself, and posting online isn't really, it doesn't do anything to me anymore. I wanted to start posting on a different platform where I could post longer videos as well, because if you watch the first two, they're pretty long, but the first one, when I had my cosplay party for my birthday, for me and Kevin's birthday, that was really fun, but I wanted to to turn it into like a 1-minute mini vlog in on TikTok. It's like, it's not enough to really show off the whole night. So I was like, you know what, maybe I'll vlog the whole day, and then I'll post it on YouTube, and from there I was like, maybe I should just keep posting. and that's kind of what I want to do on TikTok. I mean, I'm sorry, that's kind of what I want to do on YouTube. Forgive me for my mix up, but basically I started YouTube through TikTok, and I started TikTok through my cousin, who gave that whole talk we had about just posting. And yeah, so Nico, thank you. So in terms of the type of content you're probably going to see on this channel, vlogs, that's pretty much what I'm doing at the moment. And vlogs and haul videos. I'm kind of working on one right now, but yeah, that's the type of content you'll see at the moment. I do want to do more, since I have since YouTube is a much bigger platform than TikTok. Some of the content goals that I have for this channel, I want to start doing skits. I have a few ideas. I want to do reaction videos. As a comic book fan, we've been getting a lot of new things like almost every week, and I just a blind reaction would be fun to do. And then also sorry, I'm looking over here because I have like notes on my laptop, so just ignore me. But I want to do reviews too. Again, I watch a lot of anime. I watch a lot of movies as well. Again, I'm a huge comic book fan, so I want to do reviews on those as well, and let you guys know what I think about it. And but yeah, but those are kind of the goals I have for my channel in the near future. Much later on, I want to do gaming on this channel. One of my favorite YouTubers growing up was Dashie, and he's not like I know he's not like a legit gamer, but just watching his gameplays and what he does, like those are the type of gameplays that I want to do, because I don't have terrible rage when it comes to gaming, but I've been told by my friends, like, yeah, you got a little bit of a rage, They were like, hey, you'd be pretty funny though if you started streaming. And I was like, well, we'll see, But yeah, so gaming on this channel is a later goal of mine. Also, hopefully a podcast. I love talking. I love talking about movies and anime. I would love to get a podcast with like all my buddies. That would be really fun. And as for the channel, my only goal for the channel right now is obviously to get those content goals out, and then hit like 50 subscribers, For this last segment, I just kind of want to talk about some of the YouTubers that inspired me over the years. Some of these guys have really kind of shaped me into the person I am today, and kind of changed my whole perspective on like how I want to do things, especially here on YouTube. So top 3 at the moment for sure, RDC. I love RDC. A lot of our likes are very similar. They also like anime, they also like comics, they also like video games, and their skits are freaking hilarious. Like the fact that they were able to just get together and just roll, get a camera. Just the content they would make is freaking hilarious, and I love them. And I hope I can meet them one day, get a little insight from them too. So RDC, another one I liked watching. This one's a little more recently, but Corey Kenshin. I didn't really watch him too much growing up, but when I do watch a lot of his older videos, it's amazing to see how far he's come as a person, and just the type of content he makes. He does a lot of gaming, but he's also a really amazing person, and it goes to show, like, wow, you can really start, from nothing, and now he has 11 million subscribers. That's really something. Again, I've also mentioned Dashie earlier. Dashie, he is a lot of my humor, a lot of content you probably see on here, especially if you watched my second vlog, which is the the Sack Anime Vlog. A lot of that just came from Dashie. I mean, his content is kind of not what I want to aim for, but it's like his humor has really rubbed off on me and a lot of my other friends. We all connected because we all watch Dashie, and he's so hilarious. He's like, and really inspiring too. Especially with his weight loss. I'm currently still trying to lose more weight. I'm not satisfied for where I'm at right now, but it really inspired me to really get to working out, and anybody can reach that. And with his fan base, it's like everybody, like if somebody knows Dashie, then you guys are basically best friends forever. YouTubers that I want to talk about is Marshall Club, and because of how they started and where they are right now, especially in regards to Andy Lee. Those guys, I've been watching them for years. I've been a huge fan of them ever since I first discovered them on YouTube, and just they put so much heart and soul into their videos, and it really sparked my love for Kung Fu and martial arts back. And it's one of my life goals right now is to actually get back into martial arts at the moment, and just watching them do what they love doing, despite all the hardships that they had to come over as a group, and to get where they are right now. They worked really hard, and it's really inspiring. And funny story, last week I went to this web seminar for San Jose State, and their guest speaker was Simu Liu. Obviously, if you guys don't know him, that's Shang-Chi. But he said some really important words, man. And let me show you real quick.
Dream and ambition, something that we've always been curious about, something we've always dreamt of for ourselves. And oftentimes we are too afraid to admit it to ourselves. We're too afraid to admit it to the people around us, so we never say it out loud. So it's like you imagine eating your dreams, right? You never let it escape. You just you hold it in yourself until you hope it dies. Or, you think it's unrealistic. You think it's never going to work. You think your friends are going to laugh at you and judge you. You think your parents are going to disown you, whatever have you. For me, it took a long time to realize that I could give myself the permission to pursue those dreams. And I would say to everybody listening here, don't wait for that moment. Don't wait until you're at rock bottom. Don't wait until you've walked that path all the way to the end before you realize I could have been doing my own thing I could have been walking my path this whole time.
That's kind of it for today, guys. If you really enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe. I really do appreciate for everybody that's kind of been with me on this journey so far. It's just beginning, really. But I'm looking forward to the future. I hope you guys look forward to more content in the future for me as well. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Peace.